We've done this a million times. Don't worry, we've done this a million times is the copy text of an advertisement for insurance or something in the back of the train, and realistically, it is not meant for you, but the words echo in your head on repeat as you replay the ordeal of the previous night. The psychiatrist who clears you to go home says she wants you reclassified as bipolar instead of schizoaffective. She says you are too high functioning to have a thought disorder. You function just fine with your thoughts out of order, with your memories rapid twisting among themselves. In college, one of your psychology professors plays 3 recordings of 3 separate conversations occurring at the same time to demonstrate the disorientation experienced when auditory hallucinations occur. You are the only member of the entire class who can accurately, concisely, and immediately tell him the subject of each speaker, identify the difference between the man, woman, and child, and every time you go to the hospital or see a doctor, since you were diagnosed at the age of 17, you need to explain you do not hear voices. You hear static, you hear distortion, you imagine entire conversations with friends and family, so you never delete your texts, just in case the argument wasn't real. You taste blood when you try to drink from the tap 3 years ago, so you break down from embarrassment, from the anger at your defective brain because you told your roommate at the time something was wrong with the pipes, that you should probably call the landlord, they might be rusted, but you are too high functioning to have a thought disorder. As if you haven't fought for every single thing you have, for every bit of the closest thing to a normal life you have built for yourself. Your brother asks you why after you are released from your latest suicide attempt. You tell him what you have will never go away. You tell him what you have will only get worse. Harder to manage, harder to cope with. You have not taken antipsychotics in almost 3 years because as long as your emotions are regulated, you can deal with every horrible day your brain puts you through. You avoid phone conversations you cannot have alone on speakerphone at any possible cost. Your roommate asks you if we can turn off the closed captions, and you beg him not to. He fixes you a drink, gives you his own, makes you another one mid-show. You are not supposed to drink on your medications. Occasionally you drink on your medications. You will not have your 20s robbed from you. You will not have your life robbed from you, and don't worry. I've done this a million times before.